Imagine stepping into a room filled with holograms, where vibrant images dance all around you. But Borth's stunning visuals could misinterpret your feelings, leading to serious consequences. While many see holograms as fascinating technology, there's a critical risk that's often overlooked. When these projections read our emotions incorrectly, it can result in significant misunderstandings. Picture this: you're in a business meeting, and a holographic assistant misreads your uncertainty as confidence. Suddenly, everyone is on board with a risky decision you never intended to support. These advanced displays can pick up on subtle signals like your body language and tone of voice, but what happens when they misinterpret those cues? This emotional disconnect can spiral into chaos, leaving you trapped in conversations you never wanted to have. At a recent tech conference, a hologram designed for negotiations caused frustration when it misread attendees' intentions, leading to awkward silences and confusion. Imagine wanting to express your thoughts, but the hologram just doesn't understand. As we integrate holograms into daily life, the more we rely on them, the less control we have over our real communication. Now, consider this: what if these misunderstandings extend beyond the workplace? A holographic therapist could misread your stress signals, heightening your anxiety instead of providing support. This is just a tech issue, it's a ticking emotional time bomb. We must recognize that these technologies can fail. Advocating for better emotional intelligence in holographic design is crucial. Companies need to focus on accurately understanding human cues. As you reflect on this, think about your interactions with technology. Are you allowing holograms to shape your emotional experience? The key takeaway is clear: while hologram technology holds incredible potential, it could also create barriers to genuine human connection. Stay aware, stay cautious, and don't let the excitement of the future blind you to its hidden dangers. Imagine a world where the holograms from your favorite sci-fi movies become a reality. But what if I told you this technology comes with hidden dangers? Holograms are popping up everywhere: at concerts, in ads, and even during virtual meetings. However, many people overlook the emotional risks tied to this technology. It's not just a flashy gadget, it's much more complex. Think back to the last time a holographic performance moved you. The emotions felt incredibly real, didn't they? But what if these holograms can misread or twist our emotional responses? Imagine feeling a deep. This brings us to the often overlooked risks. When holograms interact with us, they might misinterpret our signals. A smile could be seen as joy even if it's just a mask for discomfort. Can you see how dangerous that could be? Now, picture yourself at a crowded event surrounded by lifelike holograms, each trying to engage you. You feel drawn in, but what if they're picking up on the wrong signals? Suddenly, you're tangled in confusion, unsure of what's real and what isn't. The implications are significant. If we can't accurately read emotional cues from a hologram, how can we protect ourselves from potential psychological manipulation? It might sound far-fetched, but consider how easily social media distorts our perceptions today. Let's take this a step further. Imagine a future where holograms are used for therapy and counseling. What happens if a holographic therapist misreads your emotional state? Instead of finding healing, you could end up feeling even more lost. Fortunately, developers are starting to recognize these risks and are implementing safeguards, working on algorithms to better interpret human emotions. But is that really enough? Before you dismiss this as a distant concern, take a moment to reflect. Every technological advancement brings its own set of challenges. Are we ready to face the emotional consequences that might come with holographic interactions? As you go about your day, remember that the next hologram you encounter could be more than just a projection. It might be an emotional puzzle waiting to be unraveled. Stay alert and aware. You never know what might be hiding behind the holographic curtain. Imagine walking into a room filled with lifelike holograms only to realize they aren't exactly what they seem. At first glance, these digital beings appear to enhance our experiences, but what if they are concealing unsettling truths? Many of us see holograms as a futuristic novelty, something to marvel at. However, there's a darker side to this technology that often goes unnoticed. What if these holograms misinterpret our emotions? The fallout could extend far beyond simple misunderstandings. Picture this: you're at a virtual conference, and a holographic presenter is discussing your favorite topic. But there's a twist: it fails to read the room. When the audience looks bored or confused, the hologram continues, completely oblivious to the subtle signals of human emotion. Can you feel that unease creeping in? Now, think back to your last interaction with technology. Remember the frustration when your voice assistant misunderstood your tone. Holograms could amplify this issue. Their inability to pick up on emotional cues might lead to awkward situations or serious miscommunications in critical settings like therapy or crisis management. This isn't just a sci-fi fantasy, it's a reality we're approaching rapidly. As we integrate these holographic companions into our lives, we risk creating an emotional void. Imagine trying to connect with a hologram after a tough day. Instead of offering understanding, it delivers the same rehearsed lines, leaving you feeling even more isolated. Now, here's where it gets intriguing. The technology behind these holograms relies on algorithms that can't fully grasp the depth of human emotion. They can read facial expressions and vocal tones, but what about the unspoken words or subtle body language? This gap could lead to alienation instead of connection. Let's take this further. Imagine a world where holograms assist in mental health. A distressed person seeks comfort from a holographic therapist, but what if that hologram fails to recognize their pain? The risk of deepening loneliness or misunderstanding becomes significant, turning the emotional landscape perilous. But don't lose hope just yet. Innovators in this field are beginning to recognize the importance of empathy in technology. It's not just about